Hi, welcome to Raise to Row, the Dreaming Empress. I'm Ree, and I'll be doing a reading for you today. So I don't generally have a normal routine where I read for a sign on a schedule. I just let Spirit tell me how and what I'm going to read for that moment. I let Spirit kind of guide me. I'm going to get some charms to start off with. That may be a little loud. I apologize. I don't look at them. I just kind of pull them out and let them be here. So, passionate. We have Scorpio. And it kind of did land over here in the Scorpio Libra spectrum here. Well, Libra actually. And then this is on Libra, believe in love. So this could be a Libra Scorpio placement reading. We'll see when the cards come out. And then we have the face of Jesus here. So Jesus may be important to this person. Like they may have had some type of relationship as a small child with this image of Jesus. Or Jesus may just be important to them. Or someone that they love. Their initial could be, start with the letter C. And it's here under Virgo, on top of the Wednesday. We have this palm tree here with no, so it's not going to be paradise. We have the butterfly here, yes. Butterflies, of course, everyone knows transformation, right? Because that they go into that cocoon and then they die and then they're reborn into something even more beautiful than they ever thought or ever were before. And we have that on yes. So there's a transformation that has definitely taken place here. Then we have an owl over here on Aries. So the wise old owl, right? This could be a spirit animal for you. If you see an owl, you might want to see how you're feeling when you see that owl. Owls bring messages, right? And it's in Aries here, on Aries. So it could be, a new beginning. We're talking about a new beginning. I'm feeling that very, very strongly. And we have a star here inside of a star. So this is hope. This is someone being like famous. It's special. Coming out, shining bright after this transformation, and perhaps this owl is bringing that transformation, taking the initiative, a new beginning. It can also be a warning, right? And it's about love, but you may not know it yet because it's in the reverse. And it's under Aries here, and just under Saturday. So it could happen on a Saturday, right? And we have A over here on Pisces. The initial, the letter A. So if that's your initial or someone you love or your person, there's definitely something in this message for you. So we have the initials C and A. C was on Virgo. A was on Pisces. So we'll see once we get into the cards. Excuse me. We have love, and owls are very mysterious. My throat is really dry. So communication could be an issue. We do have that Libra Scorpio here, and believe in love as well. Okay, so let's let Spirit tell us who we're going to be reading for today. Neptune. Leo. There is There's a card flip. I thought that there was. So I kept seeing it, but it's almost like, oh, so it doesn't want to come out. Ooh. And it's kind of in the reverse there. We have Aquarius on the bottom of the deck, and we're in Aquarian season right now. So I'm feeling that upside down. So I'm gonna leave that. You could have an Aquarius feel going on with this. We're in Aquarian season. And so looks like we're reading for a Leo. So we'll put Leo up there. I think it's hard truth, or maybe hard lessons, hiding something perhaps, because we do have that in reverse, and then Neptune. You know, I always think of the King of Cups when I see Neptune. So it's, you know, it's emotional. This could be someone who is, this Leo's, you know, I'm getting very proud, right? Very proud on their throne. And maybe not learning some lessons. Okay? Not, maybe not listening to your intuition. I just feel like I needed to move that back down there. Okay. Let's see what else is going on with some astrology cards here. Tell us a little bit about Leo. Water element. Sensing. Okay, so it's, yeah, this is, I think you're trying to use your intuition, Leo. I think that's what I'm feeling here. But maybe you're not getting it, right? You're not getting the lesson. We have Earth stability on the bottom of the deck. Tell me about Neptune. Tell me a little more about Neptune. Cancer, I feel. So yeah, see, it's emotional. It's instant. I think this is an emotional time that you're Jupiter in abundance. Oh, the bottom of the deck, Saturn in truth. Oh my goodness, look at that. These are on the bottom of the deck. So I think what Spirit is saying here, that we're going to get this turned around. You're eventually going to get it. You're going to figure it out, whatever this is that you're not getting. And it's destiny. It will happen. And it's going to be very abundant for you. Tell me about Saturn. I really feel that's what... You know, I should have just probably put that there, as I really felt like that was for that. Mercury. So we're in Mercury retrograde. But in this particular deck, you know, the mind, it's you're all up in your head about this lesson, about this truth that is not coming out. I'm going to do it this way. I'm feeling this today. Solar eclipse, revolution. So this may have something to do with a solar eclipse in your past. You could go to the last one that occurred, and then look into the future for the next one. Okay, and any of these signs that are in there, you know, like Aquarius. I got this deck upside down. Go and look and see when those are. It could have some type of significance of timing for you, or maybe you could look at something that was going on in your life during that time, and it may make sense to you. Okay. Tell me about Neptune, Spirit. No, you know what? Just give me I wanna, my mind is racing. So it's like slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm feeling like, Leo, you feel like you are just all over the place. It's not like you to show insecurity. Okay, Leos can be very insecure on the inside. On the outside, you know, they're very confident and they're very, you know, upfront. But on the inside, they can be quite vulnerable, right? And I think for this particular Leo, or someone is feeling very overwhelmed by their emotions. An indecision, perhaps. Okay, tell me about Leo. Spirit, what's the challenge for Leo? Goodness. What is Leo's challenge, Spirit? What is the challenge for Leo? Okay. Cards are jumping. Oh, a broken heart. Okay, so that explains it. And sensing it. So, okay. So this transition, remember we had the butterfly, we have the owl, we have Scorpio that was over in Libra. So there could be a death, a balance there with this that happened. And you're brokenhearted about it. You're all emotional about it. You feel there's so much emotion here. And perhaps you know that you're ignoring the lesson or the truth of something. Yeah, because we have indecision again on the bottom of the deck. And the knowing, the sixth chakra. So you know this. You know what you need to do, Leo. And you're heartbroken over it. We have the sun here. And man holding a heart. And the seventh chakra. Oh, yes. Okay, so yeah, this is the third eye. I'm sorry. So that was the knowing card for me. I get them mixed up sometimes, but the third eye. So receiving it, learning it. So you're in that process. That's the transition that you're in, is that you're learning. You are learning and transitioning, and it's very painful. And it has to do with love. And there's an indecision here. Okay. All right, let's see. I want to use this deck. Tell me about Leo's past. Spirit, tell me about Leo's past. Okay. So the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we have two very different women here. Oh goodness, I hate to laugh. I'm so sorry. We have broken heart here. So somebody's brokenhearted about a decision, because we have indecision here, over two people. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So and then we have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. and the Five of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So, and the Queen of Wands, the Emperor. Okay, I think you know, I want to say that this Queen of Pentacles is perhaps the spouse, is a spouse. Oftentimes the Queen of Pentacles is. And she's the mature one. She's the older one, maybe. And then we have the Queen of Cups here. Perhaps she wears her heart on her sleeve. She's, you know, she's full of life. She's very intuitive. She's quite spiritual. I mean, both of these energies are great. I think the problem is, you know, we could be dealing with a water sign here, an earth sign here, representing, we'll dig more into that. Okay, Three of Wands. So waiting for your ships to come in. I have 2 dogs and a cat. So I have Sasha and Mr. Booger. And that's what you're hearing back there. I apologize. They play. Sasha drives Mr. Booger crazy. I mean, drives him insane. He's a little Yorkie and she's a Shepherd mix. There's a big difference in size. Okay, so back to the reading. I apologize for all the noise. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups here. So, you know, this is a message that's possibly an offer, a message. Perhaps she's younger. Also, I'm feeling like this is the Queen of Cups here. This is her energy. You know, she is she's sweet and innocent and new, and you feel very, very very attracted to her. She's quite innocent, right? She has this innocence about her. And we have the Hermit. So, going within, you know, trying to figure things out, trying to use your mind, trying to find your way. And the Eight of Wands. The Knight of Swords. So it's coming. It's on its way. You may not feel it yet. You know, there's an ending. There's an ending here. Obviously, that ending, one of these, that's the indecision here, is that you have to end it. You know, you're trying to make that decision. You don't know which one. You're very confused about which one. They're both great. And you're brokenhearted over the choice. You really don't know what to do. You may feel stuck in a marriage and have met someone that really, really interests you. You know, you're very attracted to them. But you don't know how. You don't know how to let go. You don't know how to. It's like you're in denial about this, and you're heartbroken over it, but yet you don't do anything. You know what you need to do. You know that the decision needs to be made. That it just can't stay in this cycle all the time, forever. It's going to end. The ending's coming. You feel it, right? You feel it. And you're very confused about it. I'm so sorry you guys about them. It'll be I'm gonna put up some videos of them. It's very comical to watch them. Okay. I'm gonna get some clarification here on the Page of Cups. Okay. So, mastering it, working on it, learning. You may work with this person. This may be someone at work. This person could be a Libra. We have Libra on the bottom of the deck here. And it showed up on the mat there. So, what can you tell me about this Queen of Cups, Spirit? Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, see? Yeah, that's I think you're afraid you're going to lose this person if you don't let this person go. Like, this person says, I know my worth, right? From the 8 to the 9, evolving your idea of this person, you know, going to the next level here. We have Justice, Libra again on the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with a Libra. The Six of Cups. And the Star card. And in this deck, it's the Star card is really about that anticipation of what you want. We have the Seven of Pentacles. You know, clarifying the Three of Wands here. You know, reaping what you sown. Harvest time, you know, planning, preparation. Right? Because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to figure out how you can be with this person. That's what you want. That's what you want, Leo. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so in this deck here, she's being tempted with a snake here. So snakes can represent the other woman, right? So maybe maybe the Queen of Pentacles will get news of this other woman, that you're going to be bringing it to her attention. Sooner or later, she's going to find out. And there's definitely a broken heart here, right? And it's sensing that emotion. That's what we had there. This sensing, trying to use your intuition, right? Tell me about the Hermit, Spirit. Tell me about the Hermit. Okay, that was just weird how that happened. Then one flipped out and then these just went right over top, right? Oh, just these two. Okay. All right, so they both flipped out. So we have Temperance and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so see, balance, tempering, trying to figure out the Seven of Swords energy. So maybe, again, I hate to say that, it's third party, but, and it's coming back like Mercury retrograde, because we're in Mercury retrograde. You could have an Aquarius placement or Aquarius season, which we are in Aquarius season. And then we have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this struggle here. I think the struggle, that, you know, trying to find that balance is absolutely that struggle. It's absolutely that struggle. Conflicts. But it could also just be saying that that's what's happening during this Mercury retrograde. Now that, you know, maybe there will be balance with that struggle, with that, you know, lying, stealing, cheating, or just someone not really being honest. Because you see here, it's almost like he's bringing the swords back, or maybe he hasn't taken them yet. It's that cycle of maybe deciding not to do this anymore. That struggle with that, finding that balance. Because you've made the decision, or you're trying to make that decision. We'll see. Tell me about Neptune, Spirit. Can you tell me about Neptune? New beginning. So that's what you're wanting. You're wanting that new beginning. You're bored. And you want it, oh Lord. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups here. So yeah, this could be two. You could be married, and the person you want to be with could be married to somebody else also. For some of you. Because we have the Devil energy here. Also, right after the Two of Cups. Tell me about Saturn, Spirit. Tell me about the Saturn energy. Okay. The Emperor. Stubborn, right? Oh my goodness. My goodness. Yeah, that stubborn energy. Taking control, you know, or being cold and arrogant. I mean, there's different sides to the Emperor. But I think that that's the approach, that it's almost like you've just I mean, this is Saturn's energy for me. I'm just feeling like that harshness, right? And Saturn can be very harsh. It can be, you know, hard lessons, but it's in the reverse. So maybe you've learned your lesson. Maybe that is the lesson here, is that you have made, you know, you have come to that decision. I think for some of you, you have not yet. You've been in denial about it, right? And that's why the heartaches here and the indecision. But I think what's happening is that you're going to come into this Emperor mode, and you're gonna find that balance. Coming into that Emperor status, the ultimate male, masculine energy is the Emperor. He knows when to use his emotions, and he knows when to be logical. He knows when to use his passions. I mean, he's very seasoned. He's very wise. And he's been through a lot in his life. And he has control. So learning to have control over these lessons. Then we have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So using your mind, trying to be logical about this broken heart. Yeah, trying to be logical about this broken heart. Okay, so I'm going to go with this illumination deck and see if I can get what might be going on in the near future. Embrace change. So change is coming, Leo. Change is coming. Drawn to you. So you definitely feeling drawn to that individual, that Queen of Cups energy, visitor. So you may be visiting someone, or someone may be visiting you, missing you, an obstacle ahead, but it came up in the reverse. So maybe you're letting your guard down, you're embracing this change, you're making the decision, you're doing what you need to do, Leo. You're going to take that action for that new beginning. You're working on that. Growth and expansion on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. You know, it's the process is beautiful. You know, beautiful does not always mean perfect and rainbows and sunshine, right? There's a there's a lot of heartache that goes into that beautiful shit, you know. Learning to evolve and learning to be able to understand what we need, listening to our own intuition and our own heart sometimes can be very difficult decisions, you know, a decision to make, especially when it has to do with love, and especially when you have more than one person involved. Um, and there's definitely two people here and a choice. And it's a hard lesson. But you're Leo, you're making it, you know, you're making it happen. Looks like you're, you know, you're on the right path. It's very painful for you. And it is a very hard lesson. Life partner. So yeah, this person is definitely someone, and withholding on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is definitely someone that you are, you know, it's a soul connection, you know. And it may be and in one of these people, you may have been with them a long time. You know, you may have been with this Queen of Pentacles. Say you may have been with her, you know, 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 years, you know. So I'm going to get some Moonology, see if we can get a little bit of timing for you. For my Leo spirit. Okay, so we have new moon in Pisces, and we have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So these two cycles, your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So for some of you, the full moon in Scorpio. And remember, we did have that Scorpio placement where on Libra. So balance. So maybe this full moon balance in full moon in Scorpio, you can look into the past and see when the last full moon in Scorpio was. You could also take that as, you know, Scorpio, meaning the end of October, you know, the beginning of November. So full moon within that time frame, or a full moon in the sign of Scorpio. And I always say, look at the last one and then look into the future, and see how this plays out for you. The same way with this full moon in Pisces. So meditate and contemplate. This may be a time when you're able to come to this decision. You may be able to make this decision during that time. That's when you're going to be able to probably balance all this emotional, because you had so many emotional cards. You're very emotional, Leo. And it's coming out. I think that emotion is coming out. Or maybe you're making peace with it. So you're able to come into that Emperor energy here. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So think about what you really want. Think about how you want to proceed. And I think, you know, there's a stubborn energy here. Maybe you've been stubborn in the past with not listening to your intuition. And that may be something that comes to light for you, for some of you, in the full moon of Taurus. Okay. So I hope this resonates with you guys. If it wasn't your story this time, maybe it will be your story next time. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the bell. You know, I'm new to YouTube. I'm just starting out doing videos. I've been a reader for a long time. And so I feel compelled to do this. I work a lot, so I dedicate, you know, a certain time during the week, and because I feel that this is a purpose for me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to get to know you, and I hope that I can make a difference in your life some way. So until next time, my beautiful Leos, blessed be.